Mickey Mouse can only make a public appearance in one place globally at one time. Which means, right, if this is true, right?
Cannot be lah. You know how this is... I can prove this is wrong because I was in Thailand once and I saw two Mickey Mouse hanging out together outside Subway. Okay?
How shitty was your proposal? This is your daily Ketchup.
Boom.
I don't know if y'all have heard, but Disney is no longer a place of dreams.
What?
It's not the happiest place in the world.
Why do you open like that?
Yeah, there's a bit of a ring to it, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
So basically, there was a viral video that went around the internet. It's a 21-second video, right? This guy posted on Reddit sharing his best friend's Disneyland proposal gone wrong. So what happened was that the guy who's called Ante, I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly.
No, it's Anta.
Maybe Ante, but yeah, anyway, Ante. Okay, so they were on this platform, then there's the castle in the background, and then he pulled out the ring, he opened the ring, right? I cannot hear whether he got asked the question, but then...
Wait, was he on Disney or Disney?
that knee. So right after, about like 3-4 seconds after he knew that I opened the ring, right, there's a Disneyland staff member that rushes from behind them, snatches the ring, runs off the platform, and then like just usher them down. Yeah. Before the girl even have a chance to say yes, when he saying that this is not a permitted area, you cannot do this here lah. So when he was being let down, right, the guy actually pointed at someone off cam and said, but she said I could do it. So the story is that another Disneyland staff had given him permission to do it.
Right.
Yeah. Allegedly lah. Yeah.
Sucks,
and then
man.
the crowd
Miscommunication happens all the time, guys.
This is a once in a lifetime moment that you ruin for your miscommunication.
Not really lah. Based on statistics, it's probably a twice in a lifetime thing lah.
But do you
the
think
second
the
time you probably
employee is
don't
in the
propose,
wrong though? Like if it was
So sad.
unsafe, so like there have been some comments on like TikTok and all that saying that this platform is actually used for fireworks. So it's actually not safe to
Why are
be
there steps on it though?
Cause no, it's a circular thing, so I think it's the that one,
but
not
performers do stand on it lah.
but they are not a performer lah, and it's a caged like got fence in the area.
Right.
Yeah, so they went into it, but allegedly he got permission.
Right.
Yeah. So what do y'all think?
To be fair, if that is protocol and I'm working at a place like this, right, safety is probably a very high priority. So if my job is to make sure if my job is to make sure that these people, like what she said, the firework thing, right, make sure that my customer don't kena, if they kena burn or killed, it's on me.
The headline is so much worse. Like 2 people died because of firework.
Yeah. And then
like Disney
because
proposal
staff gave permission.
gone wrong.
Yeah.
Gone fire.
Check ma. And you know nowadays also people are doing anything for the TikToks, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah. So it's like, how do you even know it's a real proposal?
Correct.
Maybe the guy pranking.
No, really, the TikTok already doing a lot of shit.
No, but they interviewed this
Don't
guy.
film me.
They interviewed the guy, like the newspapers actually found this guy lah. They interviewed him and he said he had been planning this proposal for months, and then Disney has like a special meaning to their relationship. Yeah, and then now it's ruined.
Well, his plan obviously failed. He's doing it at an area where you maybe cannot
You know who's
do,
the
right?
asshole though? The asshole is the other staff that gave permission and never informed her team.
No, but it's daytime. There's no fireworks.
Miscommunication.
No lah, but
no,
if
it
it's a
could be like
political
sparks
zone,
or what,
it's
ma.
political
Yeah
zone,
lor.
what?
But then
Still
if the
dangerous.
other person is behind, I'm standing, okay, I'm here, then the couple is here, the guy is running from behind here, right? How am I supposed to like tell him like, don't run?
Yeah lor, no cannot lah. You have to do it
The question is, right, is that how long were they both standing on that platform? Because the guy could have wait, like, why did he wait until he go down on one knee then open the ring?
Because maybe he locking something, then he turn, then he see that oh shit, then he need to then he faster go there. And then by the time he reach there is to. Yeah.
Literally.
But the way he did it, right, I think could have been a bit better lah. Like maybe he was also performing, but he just like
He should have done a somersault.
He just grabbed the ring, you know, like those birds, like they saw in and they just, you know, he just grabbed the ring. Then he didn't even communicate to them.
Yeah.
He grabbed it and then he walked first.
Yeah.
So if it was really a matter of safety, he would have ushered them off with him being the last to leave the platform.
Yeah.
But the fact that he didn't do that to me,
I think he's
what
also
makes
very
this guy a fucking villain.
tired of people doing once in a lifetime thing that interferes with doing his job. Because everybody go there and do once in a lifetime thing. Like in this office, we also have somebody that proposed in Disneyland already.
Yes.
Yeah. So like
But then they didn't get this
every
treatment.
single bloody day he has a oh my god once in a lifetime. There's a proposal every shift.
Yeah.
He's like damn sick and tired of these people think that their thing is more important than his job.
Then
But
don't work in
it
the
is more
happiest place in the
important,
world.
yeah.
Is it though? I don't get it, yeah, Disneyland.
Would
Later
Pen
I give
agree
you
with that though?
No,
That's why.
if you watch the clip a little bit further, right? After he snatches the ring, then he moves on and he doesn't even look at them, right? They're behind him, right? He puts on this like a bit sinister, like I have no emotions smile.
He's super smart.
Then he just continues saying, please exit the platform and continue here. You're not allowed to propose here. Or
Yeah,
something
like the
that.
service smile lah.
So it's like maybe he just completely shut off his emotion already. He's just
But
there.
that is the Disney play, what? Like apparently, okay, I've never been to Disneyland, but then
Me also.
apparently this whole thing is supposed to be a very good experience where they
Immersive.
yeah, thank you. Very
no worries.
immersive, high five.
Hey.
Very immersive experience for the guests. So that when you go there, you are like feeling like you are part of this story. And then I don't know whether, okay, maybe this part clearly he broke character or what lah. But at the crux of it, he's supposed to give people that dream experience, what?
Yeah.
Like you're part of the world.
To be honest, I saw that video. I didn't know he was a Disney staff.
You thought he was a random guy?
Yeah.
Because he's just in
You like
normal
wear a
uniform.
Taco
Like a
Bell.
troll lah. Like he could be the TikToker for all we know. Is that so outlandish?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then he's like, ruining proposals today like that.
If this was his TikTok wow,
Yeah.
he win eh.
Oh, he's cancelled. How
No,
can
like
he
they were
still
all
be-
three in on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want
Then
virality? Let me show you
feed-
virality.
The whole feed is f***ing like that.
If we should do this.
So Denise also said that Disney tried to offer service
Oh
recovery.
yeah.
Oh,
So
yes,
they
yes.
did apologize clearly, but then when they reached out to ask whether this guy got fired, they didn't comment. But yeah, anyway, so they actually offered them a free weekend at Disneyland at a hotel of their choosing, but they refused it. They said while they appreciated the apology, they refused the offer. I don't want to visit Disneyland anymore. They can't give us the moment back, and that's the only thing I want, to get a second
true
chance.
though.
It'd be so funny if they did a second proposal and then something happened
again.
Like some waiter
Like
slapped
an
the
actual bird that they cannot sue.
Oh, really not meant to be. No, but like the thing is that
yeah. It's the world telling you
Yeah.
no.
This is a scary movie, but then proposal edition.
Okay, but we wish the couple are happiest like together.
Yeah, they're now engaged, by the way. Just
Oh, yeah.
I want to say it's so
she said yes lah.
Yeah, she said
it's so
yes.
stressful to propose, especially if you do it outdoor in a location like this where you have very little control. In your head, right, he probably wanted to propose 20 minutes ago already.
No,
But
he
then the
actually
sun
wanted to
not
propose
right,
at
someone
night.
talking. Yeah, so it's
Which would be worse.
You keep changing plan already. Then you finally go and do it already. You get on one fucking knee, which is the awkward part already.
Yeah.
You know that getting on one knee part, because that's where everybody around you go. Then the service staff go and snatch and you stand up and be like, bro, give me my ring back.
How would you have responded if that was you?
I'm Rajo, I confirm Rajo.
So here's the
Who's
thing,
that?
right?
What is
Here's-
right?
Who? What?
Murajo.
What's that?
You never heard of Murajo before?
Mirajo?
Murajo.
No, I
I
never.
can explain Rajo.
I'm sorry.
Like angry Sian.
Right. Oh, I never heard this before.
No, but the thing is that, right, like, okay, so when I proposed to Ned, like, I didn't video it. Like, we just did it in my house. Like, we didn't make a big
Nice.
spectacle of it, right? I'm
Yeah.
not trying to show off or anything, but, like,
Show off.
like, we're trying to be cool. We don't want a video. But
Oh, is that
this
what you're
guy-
going for? Okay. I'm done.
This guy clearly wanted to video it. Definitely wanted to share it on social media. Maybe it was going to be like hopeful that it will go viral, like wow, Disneyland wedding or like proposal or what. And in the end, he got what he wanted. What the whole world now knows about the proposal,
And he's engaged.
and he's still engaged.
Killing two birds with one stone.
So I feel like
And he got free Disney honeymoon.
yeah, objective achieved.
So he win lah.
They win.
No, but according to the interview, they were really very saddened though.
I think it would be funny, right, if the guy had walked in between it. He didn't just grab the thing.
Just like, nope.
What
They
he
turned
could
to the guy
run?
and said, yes.
Quite a lot of people were actually upset about them snatching the ring. Like that
Yeah.
was their main cause of upsetness.
Yeah, it's the way he
That's
stopped
where
it.
I would have Marajoked.
Yeah. Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Like I would very aggressively snatch for the ring back in a way that will hurt that person.
Okay.
Is what I would do.
Ooh.
Here's an alternate scenario, right? So
Because within my rights, you took my thing.
So clearly Disney means a lot to them. So they clearly maybe love a certain movie or whatever, right? What if, again, in character, right, because of the safety, maybe they love Star Wars or maybe they love like Winnie the Pooh, whatever, and Darth Vader, who is a villain, but he's a service staff, goes, snatches the ring and then ushers them down as a villain to say, this is not safe, go down, whatever.
Wait, so me as a staff, I see this, then I'm like, oh my god, I
Darth Vader.
need to
Like-
get my super suit. Then I go change into Darth Vader. Then I come back out
No,
and
because
snatch
like
the
you
ring.
mentioned, like all the service staff are technically performers, right? So
Yeah.
technically those who are already dressed as performers should also be aware of the situation.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then come in and say, okay, in character, I'm going to lead them away from this dangerous place, but in character so that they're still immersed in the world.
That's a bigger risk for Disney to risk an IP.
Sure,
for
but
service
how
But
cool it
maybe
be
in
though?
that moment, the actor is just thinking of the safety of these people.
Yeah,
and how can
for
I get them
sure.
off? How can I get them to safety in the
He's like, oh my god,
best
another
way?
once in a lifetime
like,
moment.
this is not the man you're looking for.
Yeah.
Then they just were over there. You know that kind of thing.
Yeah. So I went for a Mickey Mouse exhibition in Singapore. And
Yeah,
then,
you look like the kind that will go.
yeah.
Disclaimer, Pat is a massive
Yeah, Pat,
Mickey Mouse
I
fan.
follow Pat.
Oh.
Then
Even his head
but
is
okay
Mickey.
lah, it's okay lah. Then the PR lady was telling us that we managed to see both Mickey and Minnie, which was a huge deal.
Okay, you have to like, share, subscribe if I can spell Mickey faster than you. Ready, get set, go. M-I-C-K-E-Y.
Oh wow, this pretty fast. Oh shit.
I didn't even rehearse this.
Keep that f***ing smug inside.
Like, share,
That's
subscribe.
very impressive, yeah.
Back to the episode. Huh?
So I'm like,
Just buy the costume.
huh? But I expect no
Them
less
to be there every
because
day.
It's a Mickey Mouse exhibition one.
Oh.
Then they already built a small stage-ish thing already. So if they don't come out, then what is this entire
Wait.
part of the exhibit for?
The person literally came and said, "Hey, today you saw Mickey and Minnie. No, you guys
no,
very lucky." Already,
so
you know."
we paid money to go. Then after that, I think Klook invited us to go the week after.
Right.
Then I was like, oh, we went already because in their includes
Right.
invitation, right?
Right.
They say you might because they cannot even guarantee in their media invite. No. They say you might get a chance to meet. Then I'm like, oh, I already saw already. Yeah, I met both. And then they told us apparently Mickey Mouse can only make a public appearance in one place globally at one time, which means right, if this is true, right,
Oh.
all the Mickey Mouse need to hide in US, in Tokyo, in Paris, in China.
They have a WhatsApp chat.
So that
my
Singapore could have Mickey Mouse for 15 minutes.
Cannot be lah. You know how this is? I can prove this is wrong because I was in Thailand once and I saw two Mickey Mouse hanging out together outside Subway. Okay.
Wait, but was it
I
at
call
Disneyland?
bullshit.
But
Was
it's
it
not
at
the real
Disneyland?
Mickey Mouse lah, probably.
It's the bootleg. It's actually a girl Mickey Mouse.
My friend's
Real
wedding in
girl.
Malaysia, the wedding banquet just threw in a Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse to walk the aisle. Like they walk the aisle first because the Mickey Mouse is the imitation shit. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
the face damn scary one. Then, so I was saying like, how the fuck? Why would you do that? Then he say, 我不知道. The venue didn't tell him, man. Like his guests came, got Mickey Mouse greeting his guests. Oh, he was not informed.
A slight sidetrack, right? I don't understand the appeal of Mickey Mouse. Like Winnie the
Yeah, it's
Pooh
not cute.
and all the other characters, right? I get it.
Like at least the cartoon was nice.
Yeah, plus they have personality, but Mickey Mouse has no.
And
like,
the cartoon not nice.
No, do you know that Mickey Mouse, the original voice, right, of Mickey Mouse is Mr. Disney.
Walt Disney.
He made that high-pitched voice.
So like on the note of like creating this immersive experience for everyone, right? There is a rule. I mean, Disney is actually not on level 1. It's very likely that whatever level
yeah,
you're
yeah,
walking
yeah.
on is on level 2 because underneath that, right, is secret passages.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
like the
God.
performers, right, when they put on clothes, then they can use the secret passages to get to their land. For example, you will not see a cowboy
Yeah.
in like Tomorrowland, for example, because cowboy don't exist in the future, I guess. So then they built all
What's
these secret
Tomorrowland?
Tomorrowland is a
The-
future place.
Huh, I thought Tomorrowland the clubbing one.
No, so they actually had to create a deal with the Tomorrowland that in the US they'll be called Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland will be called Tomorrow World in the US. So
That's
that
so
there was a
confusing.
IP.
No, but why does Disney have a Tomorrowland?
It's the
There's a
one where
movie
George
called
Clooney
Tomorrowland.
is in the bathtub and then they fly out of space. I don't know, I only saw
I never watched this show.
I think you will enjoy this show.
Yeah, you like one, got lots of explosions.
Just like Transformers.
But can you imagine being a performer, right? You can completely mind a kid. Like, they shake hand with you already, right? Then they walk away and then you faster go down and then go and say hi again. Wow.
Yeah, all
they'll
sweaty
just
and
get two
shit.
of you, nobody will.
Oh, that's true.
No, but according to you, there can only be one of you.
Mickey Mouse.
Only Mickey Mouse.
specifically.
Oh, huh?
Yeah.
But everyone else can have two.
I don't know. Hey, that's what the
It's so
PR staff told me.
inefficient.
Okay. I don't vouch for them lah.
The coolest thing that I thought I saw about Mickey Mouse, I mean not Mickey Mouse, about Disneyland was that the janitor, they will use the water
janitors.
to paint the characters.
Oh, then it would
Oh,
disappear.
yeah.
Because it would
Because
evaporate.
it
Like,
would
yeah.
But that's
No,
not
but
the
it's like a janitor is like more.
It's like someone trying to show you a beautiful painting, then you say, "Oh my god, how you find blue?" No, but okay. The one that I felt was the experience that I read off that was crazy for me was that I think there was a deaf girl or something like that. Then she was crying and whatnot. Then Minnie Mouse went and sign language her. And go there like, oh my god, and their staff got all this training for these things. Like if you
but
fall
Minnie Mouse only
down,
got
Yeah, how his sign language, yeah?
You only got
I don't know.
No, I think it was a princess that did it, not Mickey Mouse.
So Pat was a very big fan. Like, okay, like you just really like it, right? And then I went there for the first time, right? Then I realized there's like 50,000 other people like just like Pat that is so fucking obsessed. Like I remember we were there very early, maybe 7 a.m. Doors open at 9, I think, or 8:30. Way early, we were at the front, right? And then the rides in Disneyland, you cannot buy VIP access one. You just have to queue or
No, express.
yeah, there's a way to get express, but it's free. Like at 3 p.m, right? They say this is express ticket for the 4 p.m. Yeah,
Right.
so you just have to queue up for that, so that 4 p.m. you can walk right in lah. When the whole thing opened, right, and then Pet don't take roller coasters, so I knew that if I was gonna take on any of their roller coasters there, I don't want to queue 2 hours and take a ride
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to chiong already, right? Then when we go in, right, I was diving towards the end already. Then Mickey Mouse came out to wave at the people that come in, right? Then Pat turned Then we just straight up queue for Mickey Mouse for 30 minutes It's like, why did I show her at 7? We could go at 3 because she only wants to go to the souvenir shops. Huh? I don't know. I damn upset that day because
You would question why you marry her?
it was my first time going to Disneyland, and every single time I go to a theme park, right, it ends at the at the souvenir shop, then I'll be like, good try. You know, I'll just get a snow globe.
But Pet will be there.
I'm gonna shake it, I'm gonna put down your snow globe. Then I'm gonna leave and be like, good try, I didn't buy shit. Not gonna buy shit, no way, no
Never bought your photo
Never.
on the right?
No, I will go and take my phone and take a picture of the TV.
Yeah.
Nowadays they don't allow that already.
Yeah. But nowadays I don't go theme park.
It's like the biggest loophole in their business system.
But for Pet was completely different. She would go to the different souvenir shops because they sell different things at different souvenir shops.
So she won't even take the ride. She goes straight to the souvenir
She
shop.
goes straight to the souvenir shop. Then she's like, no lah, you go and queue lah, you go and play lah. Why don't you go and take the single rider? Then what?
Well, I get conned in all the souvenir shops.
Back then I cannot even like have a meal myself, right? I'm not gonna take single rider.
Yeah.
He's self-conscious. If you're on the right, he don't scream.
Yeah.
He just casual.
Okay, oh.
Casual.
The staff will be like, then I'm just
Hey, I would totally watch half an hour of you just doing that.
Yeah. Camera 3, 2, 1.
No, I remember back then. Like now to be honest, I've spent hours
Sure
like waiting
not.
myself but I must have things to do lah. I must have like earpiece, I gotta do shit like. So nowadays I'm okay, but back then my most self-conscious face, right? I still remember when I went to the ride by myself, right? And I stepped on the roller coaster, right? My loner ass, right? Still decide I must wave at Pet one more time, let people know I didn't come to Disneyland by myself.
Even she's not there, just wave at a random person.
Sekali Pet just
No, then a Disney staff will wave back. Right, that's their job, right?
No, but they are damn serious there. Like they are really very into their job. Like I used to work at USS.
Wait, as a what? As a what?
So my poly course was leisure and resort management, which was a course created to fit the workforce of the resort world and MBS one. So then I think a holiday we go and take the job. They pay quite well, like $18 an hour, that kind.
Ooh.
Then the park not even open yet, so we just like, I just sit down and be test rider all day. It was very weird. Sorry, side story was that all of us just go there and we have no experience, we got no nothing, everybody knows that. Then they just, okay, you go and do like Madagascar, you all, this group, go and do Jurassic Park. Then they gave us our set of uniforms, then we go and change. Then after that, this bunch, then they just pick up litter, and then they give them a costume that look like maid law, cause you pick up litter ma. Then training's fucking different, you know, like my training is like the safety of like press go lah, helping make sure everybody's down and latch. Then their training is like they got this special powder, you can pour on vomit, then the vomit will climb up so that they can pick up vomit. So it's like, oh my god, like we are all paid $18 an hour. Even though there were no guests, right? Got litter ma.
Yeah.
So they just work Then we all got no guests ma, so we just test rider
Wow.
So you just keep riding.
The huge fucking like, you know.
Then you win.
Okay, but technically you're risking your life lah.
Sure.
You'll be busted, so you purposely throw things on the floor.
I have a fun fact about trash at Disneyland. Okay, so
They disappear.
Two things.
What?
They disappear because they do this thing called the Disney Scoop. So all the cast members are trained how to discreetly pick up trash if they happen to see it on the ground. Secondly, there's a trash can every like 30 steps. Because right, they did a like survey or experiment, right? How long would someone hold their trash for before they decided, screw this, the nature can take care of it. And the average was 30 steps. So if you go to any Disneyland, right, within 30 steps, there's a trash can.
God damn,
I will
science.
check. I going Disneyland in October.
Bets, yeah. Wait,
That's what you're doing with our pet, is taking photo of Mickey Mouse.
Wait, so you mean every staff, even those in like costumes, will know how to
They're
discreetly...
trained to discreetly pick
Is
up.
it like
I
some
don't believe
vacuum in your
all.
pants or something? Like,
How about Optimus Prime? That's USS, sorry.
It's full of trash.
Visually it's damn horrible. It's like, wow, then they pick up.
Yeah.
Then they then they faster run away, you know. Wow, like fucking hate it.
Walk home.
Wait, isn't that goofy?
Drop the trash in the mouth.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
That's how he makes his
Interesting.
voice.
Like really just to keep up that illusion.
Yeah.
It's really quite impressive.
And also for us, right, at the ride, right, we just like, eventually I did send a few riders to do the ride, right? But it's just like, I honestly quite enthused because I'm like service staff, you know. But they never
can tell.
enforce because the rest of them don't care.
Can tell.
Yeah, but the Disney one, is like, are you ready? Then they really will play. They tell you the story, right? So like there are certain rooms they must tell you the backstory first, then you go into the room, right? Then the Singapore one, right, is really cannot immerse one. You just cannot immerse because that guy never memorized script, never anything. Then he's just trying to say. Then you got a lot of you know, that kind of thing. Then you cannot immerse, but over there is super fucking immersive. There are parades at Disneyland every single day, right? So like the characters are on top, then they like spray water at you because I went to Disney Sea, right? Then like for me, I poncho it. I went
Nice.
poncho it.
You didn't
Then
really...
they I whoop. Then like almost got me, you know?
Yeah.
Then like for all
Play this
50,000
game
of
with
them,
them.
right, they ran into the water. It's like a religion, like their hair long one, and they tie into the Mickey Mouse. Not two balls, okay? Flat one.
It's not real
Like
hair.
two
It's not real hair.
No, dude,
lah.
it's real. I saw them tying for each other.
I feel like I have a personal mission now to go Disneyland and try and break characters. Like just
Oh my
go there
God,
and then
No,
just
that's
go.
so I'm completely like I'm not into this kind of shit. Right? Like I go to the like I wish I was, but I just cannot get into it.
I wish you were also.
I wish I can just like, wow, I fucking love this. It's imagination. Wow, monster, But I cannot. So the most immersive one is the Halloween, horror night.
Yeah.
Which I think reasonably fun. But the game there is to really try and break character.
Yeah.
Is to try and like f- around
Scare
with
the scare actors
yeah,
lah.
then you like hey, then you disturb them or you catch them before they catch you. That kind of shit, right? And then the Singaporean actors, I honestly want to say, right, really got standard.
Oh.
Like they can like
The horror night one.
yeah, the horror night one really very good. They have a few like the main characters, right? Those are fantastic. Like the zombie ones also okay, not bad lah. But sometimes after that, right, you see them turn the corner, then they walk like normal. Then I caught you,
But my friends work there, and then they say every year they all always spot something one.
What do you mean spot something? Oh, like
Yeah, like actual something one, like that, and like on camera.
How do they know
which
it's
is
an
the stuff.
actual?
yeah, lor.
Because like all the stuff were there, and then they saw something on the tree, then that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that I always go to these places because my friends would help me buy ticket and like stuff price things. Yeah, then we know this backstory, then we go into the place.
Right.
So it was always 10 times scarier.
Maybe that is what they tell you to tell other people, so
Maybe.
that you get more spooked.
Maybe that's what they plan every year to prank the people.
Yeah, like I said this before, I went to some theme park, right? One of the activities was to 3-4 jump off some 5 meter, 10 meter thing into like just a giant balloon on the ground. So it's quite fucking scary.
so fun.
Really. I think it was a media tour or whatever. So as we were walking over, then somebody, right, from the media, the team said like, I think yesterday somebody just like broke their neck or something. Then I'm like, what the why would you tell me this just before I'm going to jump?
Yeah.
Then it really freaked me the out. Then I almost cannot, yeah. Like I stand at the edge, right? Because I scared of heights, ma. Then I like, they took like 5 minutes, felt like 30 minutes, Then you finally jump, right? It's like, finish already. Yeah.
Or maybe
but,
people really
freaking the
wait for you for 30 minutes.
Feel like got no safety. Then like you have to tuck your knee or what, then you can potentially knee your own jaw, this kind of thing. Sian sia.
Oh, you stand with his boss.
Okay, so right, like, I mean, you say like Pat is like one of those people that's just really like in love with the idea of Disney, right?
Indoctrinated.
If I'm not wrong, based on like some shit I've heard before on some podcast or whatever lah, Disneyland was originally created, right? And the long-term game plan was that it was going to become an actual world, like a city or a town that you can live in.
Actually, as of I think recent like 2019 or something, right? There's this place that they're building called Golden Oak, which is basically like a neighborhood community that's on Disney World property. So basically, you can live there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So exhausting though.
like very near the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, and it's kind of creepy. No, so the original idea also included things like that Disneyland will be a place for innovation and inventions, and it's very
It's like Iron Man's father want to
sci-fi
do
dystopian, like almost like Westworld.
Stark EXO.
Westworld, the show?
Yeah.
Similar to that. Which makes me think like it's fucking creepy. Because like, you're trying to create a world that's just like there's no sadness here. Yeah,
Like a
There's-
utopia.
everything is happy. Then
Isn't that
everybody's
the
just smiling,
metaverse? Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Have you the Black Mirror, right? The episode where Nosedive, where you have to be very happy so that everyone will rate you 5 stars so that you can have a
Yeah.
good life. It kind of feels like that. That everyone there is fake happiness, and then that's very scary.
So strange. Like it's so like manufactured and forced.
But so beautiful though in that sense because they know that the common American cannot afford to go there every single day, and so they will just want to make sure that there's that one place you can bring a family to, right?
So this place, houses in Golden Oak, start from $2 million.
That's okay.
Yeah.
The starting,
$2 million in a ruralish area because all this
Yeah lah, but
space lah.
Disneyland though.
I guess you can go to Magic Kingdom for some
Expensive,
food
yeah.
if you want to.
and the food there all like 10x on
Tourist
it.
trap, tourist
Yeah.
Like Disney Channel got a series about building Disneyland. You all got watch like it's the Imagineers or something like that.
No.
It's actually damn solid.
It's on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Sorry, not Disney Channel. Disney
Okay,
Plus.
I'll go home and watch.
Yeah, they talk about the initial concepts, the funding problems, and why they had to build their own city. It's actually because they needed a huge piece of land, and clearly nowhere in a built-up area can sell them a piece of land at the price that they could have afforded. So they needed to build their own city, their own sewage, their own electricity, and the place that they got were reclaimed marshes and swamps. So they literally had to build their own self-sustaining city because they know that thousands of people are going to come here, work here, and shit here.
Except the Shrek place don't need to rebuild.
Okay.
Would you want to live in a place like that?
Oh, I
Scary,
think
sia.
one
I'm so
day,
scared.
one day is okay.
If it's zoo, okay, I think.
Like
But zoo so
animals lah.
smelly.
It's only smelly when you first enter the zoo, though. Then like you don't go like, oh my
Once
god,
you-
so smelly the whole day,
It's like how you don't see your eyelashes or your nose.
It's like how you don't know that you're breathing.
After long enough time, right? Then it just goes away, right?
No, but I think like if it was a holiday, like 1 week max, I think okay lah, quite fun. You take a break from stress of work and then everyone's so happy. Then okay lah, quite cool.
1 week in Disneyland.
Max.
I'm gonna spend like 3 days. Or
Do what, yeah?
No lah, 2-3 days fine. 1 week max, right? But if you're gonna live there for the rest of your life, I think no.
Bro, one
like, you-
week in Disneyland, right? I think I take the roller coaster. I don't put the safety here.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
Kid.
short period of time, 1 week maximum lah. But to live there, that's crazy.
You know there's such a roller coaster, a suicide roller coaster.
Hey, where? I really want to go. I'm damn scared of heights, right?
You need to talk to
But
someone.
you know, yeah.
He's already talking
No,
to someone.
I'm very, very scared of heights and all that. But when it comes to roller coasters, right, it's nothing for me because it's too safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like,
you know that there's nothing at stake.
yeah lor.
You got
Which is
nothing
a
to
bit
lose lah.
The only time I've ever been scared on a ride, right, is when I was queuing up in
Genting.
amusement park in London. Just before my turn, the security person come and check, like the safety person, like they figuring out like got something wrong. It was delayed for like half an hour, you know. Everybody just waiting, the queue fucking long. Then I'm next, I like so excited already, you know. Then I looking at them, talk. Then finally, right, one of the guys just did like a howl, right. The other guy just say like, no choice, just keep it going. Hand action. Then I see from far, then he just leave. Then the other guy just asked me to go there. Like, oh,
Sekali, that's actually part of the experience. It's all scripted.
yeah, again, right?
You always encounter this right before.
I remember my first time I went out to Genting, right? Then after that, they have this roller coaster there, and this is the old Genting when I was like a teenager.
Pre-refurbished. Yeah.
And then he says, if I'm not wrong, the sign says world's oldest wooden roller coaster. They're like, somehow everything in Genting is like
Moist.
yeah, moist.
Yeah.
Fucking rusted.
Rotting wood or
My
Yeah,
memory
took it anyway.
of Genting, right, is my cousin. We went as kids, like maybe about this big. So I don't know how, I forgot how
From
old, but
the
about
ground,
this
that's
height.
quite
lah.
big. Oh, okay.
So then we were on the Viking ship. Before he went on, he needed to pee already. But then he decided to go out anyway because toilet is very far away. So he go on, and then we see at the edge. Then every time you go down like that, you know your stomach kind of lifts, right? Then halfway through, he starts shouting, "I need to pee! I need to pee!" And then the ride just go on.
It's literally the G-force. The pressure pushes it down, so it squeezes on your bladder that makes you want to pee.
Yeah.
Speaking of the G-force, let me clarify. This roller coaster doesn't exist. It's hypothetical, but it was designed to be a euthanasia coaster. So
Oh,
there's one
gosh.
very high loop, and then it goes into smaller and smaller circles. Yeah, and what it does is it maintains this little like 10 G-force that will kill you. But that's so scary. Can you imagine you man that ride, right? At the start, everybody's alive, but wanting to die. And then at the end of that loop,
You're the
then
only one left.
the car come back.
Yeah.
It's like everyone is like,
No, because there are some people that can survive the G's, right?
well, I'm not sure. This
Like you're
hypothetical.
like Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Top Gun. All the Top Gun pilots can survive the G.
Well, I want to try that shit.
Yeah.
It's scary, like the pressure.
Yeah.
You can just go for the simulator lah.
Simulator.
Yeah.
Ah.
The Air Force uses it.
Hey, okay.
I feel like I don't enjoy theme parks, yeah. Like for me, cause I hate roller coasters. Like even the the Shrek one at USS, which is like damn small, right? Like you're on a dragon and then they barely even do one big like some. I cannot, yeah. Like as long as you go down a little bit, already, I'm like, ah! Like, cannot. Like, really cannot.
Wait,
Yeah.
teacups can or not?
Teacup, okay, cause you're on level ground.
But your high blood pressure cannot do teacup, my father.
No, it's
told
because
me.
his balls are so big, right? That you know that feeling when you go on a bump, then your balls that feeling. His is like
rise.
10x.
Yeah.
I feel my balls are like here, you know.
Yeah.
What's he doing here?
Balls in your throat.
Usually I will just be the guy who carries all the bags. So like there will always be photos of me because IG stories, like they always come back from the end. I'm just like holding everyone's bag like a C-3PO.
Does that make you sad?
No, it makes me damn happy. No, because I didn't know that I didn't like roller coasters until my ex-girlfriend made me do the mummy ride 4 times in a row.
Oh my god, the mummy ride is so great though.
I cannot.
It's the best ride in USS.
Yeah, the fire. Then they go back.
They go back.
The one next level.
No, the best part is that the first time I ever went, right, and someone that's the first time I went to a roller coaster, I thought I'm gonna love this shit. I'm gonna like just make fun of it. It's no problem. So I went right now. I was like, what the fuck? Got the stick figure come out. Then I'm like, it's a skull. Like, it's gonna scare me. And then after that, the last thing you hear is like, your soul is mine. I'm like, oh. What the f-? For like, I don't know, 4 minutes straight, 5 minutes, I don't know how long the thing is. Maybe 1 minute.
30
short,
seconds.
very short.
It felt like eternity for
It
you,
felt
lah.
like forever. I was just like, who the f does this to themselves?
At the end of the ride, he take out, then got his hand.
That one ride I made to me, the Tower of Terror. Literally, my arm bled at the end of the ride because of the.
What do you mean?
Her
She hold your
nails,
hand.
her
Yeah,
nails.
like honestly, I
Ooh.
half tricked her because I knew it was terrible. The description she read it, then she said, "Is it just like a haunted house?" Then I know it's not.
Yeah.
Then be like, I think so. Then we go in, my hand bleeds. Yeah, f- me.
No, but every time I try, right, so I'll be like, okay, this time I already know what happens, right? I can try again, right? And every time the drop happens, I'm just like, but there is the third drop, right, that you know the camera is going to come on, right? So you go, Never go down again. And all my photos are always there.
Perfect. It's always the same expression. It's the Barney Stinson shit.
It's the G-force face.
Have you all been to most of the Disneylands already? Like, I've only been to Hong Kong and it sucks. Or
Yeah,
at least
apparently
my
Hong Kong
personal
is
experience is horrible lah.
Wait, do Hong Kong Disneyland speak English?
No,
As in-
Cantonese.
I cannot even hear them, so I didn't even realize that. Or maybe that's how well I understand Canto. Yeah? Hey.
So if you have been to more than one Disneyland, right, which was your favorite? And if there's a cool thing that the cast members did, right, let us know.
Let us know.
Thank you for watching this episode. If you like such videos, like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode. See you. Yeah, so I'm also kind of curious, like if it were you, right, okay, maybe people can let us know in the comments as well. If you were the service staff, right, how could you have done it differently? Because, I mean, like, safety versus their life.
No, like more like who's the asshole, lah, right?
Fun fact, you can never take a bad photo at the Cinderella castle because it's purposely built so that the lighting is always good at any time of day. Like the way it faces the sun.
accepted.
It's just
October, I will show you a shot.
Try, really.
Unplug now.